Alright guys, I'm getting ready to make a scrapyard run just to try to get familiar with my yard. I haven't been there in years, decades really. But we got some dirty copper tubing, some batteries, some ACRs, some loose wire, some aluminum breakage, clean copper tubing, bare bright, red brass, yellow brass, electric motors, copper wire again, number 2 copper. Not a lot, but we'll see what we get out of this. I know copper prices are up, so I just more or less I just want to go see what and all I've got and how the yard likes their stuff processed. Just get familiar with it so I'm not doing more work than I should be doing. But yeah, this is not a lot, but I'm guessing maybe there should be $300 to $400 here. Now I may be off, but we'll see. Alright, on the way to the scrapyard. Don't mind my windshield. This is just a firewood truck, trash truck. It's just a beater. It's an old Dodge. It's got about 400,000 miles on it though, so I can't say a word about this Dodge here. Except for the dash, the way they cracked. There ain't nothing gonna slide off the dash because it's sitting in it. Heading to the scrapyard. I'm guessing maybe if I've got $300 worth of scrap here, I'm lucky. If I get more than that, that's a bonus. If I haven't mentioned it before, you know, I wanted to get like barrelfuls of certain materials before I ever went to the yard, just to make it worth my while. But prices are so good right now. I don't know what's going to happen, you know, next month. The way my luck goes, really, I'll probably take my stuff up here and prices will jump to astronomical levels next month. That'd just be my luck. But you know, right now I think bare bright is $360 a pound and $350 for number 1 copper, $330 for number 2. So I'm just gonna go up here. This is more or less me just meeting the scrapyard. Like I haven't been up here in probably 10 years, 15 years, so I am trying to just take some stuff up here, let them see how I'm processing it, where they can give me pointers on, you know, you don't have to do this or you should do that, or just to kind of keep myself from working more than I should to make the best money for what I got. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm not going to film at the yard. I think I mentioned that earlier. I don't know what this yard's policy is on filming. So I've already filmed my load at the house, so what I'll do is I'll touch base with you when I get my ticket and get ready to leave, and we'll go over what and all I had and what I got. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm a little surprised at what I got from that run. I was guesstimating that I had somewhere around $300 to $400. And you saw before I left the house, I didn't, you know, visually it didn't look like I had a lot, but I wound up with $550.04 out of that run. And it was kind of just a filling out phase to get to know the scrapyard again, because I hadn't been there in like 15 years. But what I did, I'm not sure if a lot of you do it. I wrote down the weight of everything I took up there on a piece of paper. And comparing my notes to what they gave me, they are dead on. So I can say the scrapyard is honest that I went to. Everything in my bare bright, I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to show and what I'm not, but the bare bright was dead on. I weighed it at home, it was 36 pounds. It was in a container, they took a pound off for that, 35. That came out to $126 for 35 pounds of bare bright. I had 8 pounds of number 1, that was $28. Number 2 was netted 50 pounds at $165. The number 1 and number 2 down below, that's the copper tubing. I had 9 and 7 pounds. That came out to $31 and $23. Took a little bit of my aluminum cast irony. It was $3.24. It's running 12 cents a pound right now. My red and yellow brass came in at $29.60 and $78 for 16 and 39 pounds. The few electric motors, I didn't have many. The armatures, I threw them in there. They are 59 pounds at $11.80. I had 2 ACRs off of that PTAC unit. They brought $20.15. Then I had some batteries. I had 173 pounds of batteries that brought $25.95. And to end it, they gave me drop cord price on all the unskint wire. It was a really, really fine stuff. There was no big wire in there. And they gave me 55 cents a pound on that. It came out to $7.70 for what little bit I had in that washing machine tub. And it wasn't a lot. It wasn't but 14 pounds. But, yeah, that's not a bad run, friends. Let me cover up some info here, and I'll show you the check. $550.04. So that wasn't a bad run, in my opinion. I'm sitting out here outside the tax office now. Yeah, I'm one of them people that do their taxes about the last minute. But anyway, I'm waiting out here to do my taxes. But yeah, friends, that was not a bad run. I'm sorry, I'm just painting you around the parking lot. But that was more than I expected, really. I mean, I really didn't figure it up. I could have easily figured it up before I left the house and knew exactly what I was somewhat about to get. I just thought I would throw a guess out there and hopefully be wrong. So I was wrong in a good way. I was figuring 400 maybe at the most, and I wound up with 550. So I'm very happy with that. And two, I kind of hung out at the scrapyard for a little while, got to know the guys, and they walked me through and showed me exactly how much I needed to break everything down. I just wanted to figure that out so that I didn't have to do more work than I actually had to. But really, it's up to every scrapper, the individual, and how far they want to go with something versus how much time they want to put into it. But my biggest thing was compressors. You know, do I want to go tearing them all the way down, or, you know, is there enough copper yield for the work? But anyway, friends, I'm going to end the video with that. That little bit of nothing made $550, so it adds up when the prices are good. Anyway, friends, get out there, get to scrapping. I'll see you on the next one.